We're a day out from flying off on our 5-week summer break to the Maldives, and job number one is taking Zuko to the vet. Over the summers, we take Zuko to a place called Royal Vets, which is in Al Ain, and he boards with them. There's loads of other dogs there. The staff know him very well. They take good care of him. I've spoken about this in other videos, but that is the first job of the preparations for us going away. We're taking him now. We've already paid for the summer, so we're just going to drop him off, and then we need to pack. And that's what today's video is all about. We are going to pack for our whole summer break, and we're going to take you through it, show the kind of things that we're going to include within this, within the packing, and yeah, that's pretty much what the video is about. So we're going to take this guy to go on his holiday as well. He's singing. Who's singing? You or the dog? Right, we're here, buddy. Oi. See you later, buddy.
Is he all good?
Yeah. You're gonna have a good trip, good break. Job number one done. He is off. He's had a little health check, and he's now going to spend the entire summer with loads of dogs. We just heard that it's fully booked, so he's gonna have fun, no doubt. After much deliberation and sorting and resorting and pulling things out of cupboards and then putting them back in cupboards, we, I think, are nearly there. When I say nearly there, we've just got a lot of stuff all over the bed. So this is the current state of the bed. We've got my stuff on the left here. We've got some mutual things like the medicine bag and supplies. We've then got Daisy's stuff. We've got shoes, we've got plain things, we've got our rucksacks that we're going to be packing everything into, and that's all of what we've got. We've got everything laid out first, and then we're going to pack it. When we pack it, we are going to be using some of these cool little bags, especially because we have both got rucksacks and not suitcases. Having little pods and little pouches to organise our things into proves really useful. I've not done it in the past. I know Daisy did it last year and she found it really helpful. So we're going to organise our things into these bags. Then they're going to go into the into our rucksacks, and that way when we come to need things, we know exactly where to go. So that's a good tip. If you're travelling and you've got a bag, get little organisers and it will help keep everything together. Okay, so bear in mind, we are going around Asia. This isn't like a fancy trip to Italy. I have kind of kept that in mind. So like I said, I've got a pile of underwear, I've got some socks. Now, I'm mindful that I'm not going to just be wearing trainers, I'm also going to be wearing sliders and things as well. So I've only got a few socks. I've got plenty of light shorts. All of these I've managed to get drawstring ones, so I don't even need any belts, which is helpful. I've also got a big selection of swimwear. Now the great thing about some of these, especially like these green ones, is that these can also double up as normal shorts anyway. So if I'm going around town or whatever, I can pop these on. Just saves me having loads and loads of different things. Got a pair of nice linen trousers, something that's nice and light because it's going to be quite hot and humid where we're going. Selection of t-shirts, chilling out around hostels and in our Airbnb, sitting by the pool, going out for walks and hikes, things like that. I've then got a selection of shirts for nice evenings out. I have bought some gym stuff, as I said just now. Some of these, especially because we're going to the Maldives, apparently the Maldives is really hot, and where it is on the planet, the sun is overhead, so it can lead to like sunburn, especially if you're snorkeling. So I've got some like tight-fitting gym clothes that I can wear if we're going to go snorkeling to keep the sun off my back. Then I've got like generic aftershaves and deodorants and trimmers for my beard and things like that. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Funny cap. We've got a selection of caps. Daisy's bought us a load that we can graffiti, and that can be a nice souvenir when we come back, full of memories. Sunglasses are a must. We've obviously got chargers. These things are really useful when traveling. Carabiners and padlocks. Now, from our experience of traveling in the past, carabiners are so good if you've got like extra things that you've collected. You just snip this onto your bag and you can hang things from your rucksacks and stuff. They're really, really useful. And then padlocks, especially if you're going to a hostel, a lot of hostels have little lockers, but they don't offer you padlocks with them. So having a small locker that you can like lock little valuables away, Probably not your passport, but if you've got things that you don't want people going into, stick them in a bag. So a padlock is really useful. Bought myself in Dubai a few weeks back some beach shoes. These are really good, especially if you're going in sort of in the ocean and you don't want to get tread on things. These are really useful. What else have we got here? I've got some bands just because, as mentioned in my previous video, I've hurt my knee recently, so that's good. Bum bags. These are really, really good for when you're traveling. I bought this one in Asia last year. It's got a couple of different pockets to it. This means that I can basically carry my passport around with me wherever I go. It's close to me, so I don't have any fear of anyone stealing it. I can add headphones in here, money in here, all this kind of stuff. And it means I've not got anything big and heavy. I can keep it on me. Yeah, this thing can get thrown around and it's going to be all good. We've also got, what are these called?
They're like sarongs.
Sarongs.
Beach throw.
Really good, yeah, or a throw. These are really good for like the beach. They're also good if you're traveling and you want like a blanket to be thrown over you. Yeah, just really useful. Both Daisy and I have got these, which is great. Obviously, given for the plane, nice neck pillow. These are always good. We've also got some collapsible water bottles. Again, walking around Asia, it's going to be hot, it's going to be humid, and a lot of the hostels and stuff actually have water filters, so you can fill these up and they can go with you, and they collapse, which means that they can be shoved in your bag easily enough. Daisy has got a really cool espresso maker. This is just because we love coffee, so this can be useful if there's no cafe nearby. These things, these are a recent purchase. These are a game changer, especially for when we're in the Maldives. So this is basically a lilo. So you inflate the ends up, you stick it on the sea, and you've got a floating lilo. We've used these at the pool, the local pool that we use. These are really good. And again, they fold up really flat, so you can shove those in a bag. And then we've got the toiletries, which Daisy's going to talk through in a moment. Before she does that, I am briefly going to talk about these. These, I think, saved Daisy and Owen last year. Multivitamins and hydration tablets, pop them in some water. Again, especially if you go out and you're enjoying what Asia has to offer, no doubt you're going to want multivitamins and hydration tablets. And last year I had them and they made me feel so much better. You know, you go out and drink and enjoy the food and spend lots of late nights, so having these is a game changer. So that's what I've got. Like I say, Daisy's going to go through and talk about the toiletries in a minute, and she's got some space-saving things going on here. But yeah, this is all that I'm going to be packing. So before Daisy and I go through what we've packed for the toiletries, I obviously spoke about what I've packed, but I'm a bloke and probably have skimped out on certain things. So Daisy's going to talk a little bit about what she's packing from the female perspective, and she's going to break down what she's got.
So I don't necessarily think outfit wise. I think like I need some bottoms, I need some tops, blah blah blah. That's how I work it out. Obviously, although I did forget this, loads of underwear, and then we've got way too many swimsuits. But like Alex said, because of the sun in the Maldives, I have also got a long sleeved swimsuit, so if we snorkel for a while we won't burn. Then we got shoes, same situation, some river shoes, some trainers in case we're definitely going to do some kind of hikes. Then I've got some kind of everyday shoes that are comfy but also very cute. We've got easy throw on around the beach or at the pool kind of shoes. And then in case we do anything nice, some slightly nicer, but like Alex was telling me earlier, wouldn't mind too much if they got ruined. So if we go somewhere nice. Then I have many little lightweight tops, nice tops, casual tops, everything's in there. We've got a few shirts dotted about for everyday use, some very oversized t-shirts and little dresses just to throw on. I think dresses are the easiest thing to pack because it's one item of clothing. You throw it on in the morning, amazing. And then what else do I have? Too much stuff. Oh, different types of shorts. I've got denim shorts. I've got the, what are they called? Like lycra, like the little biker shorts basically.
Like yoga pants sort of thing?
Yeah. Sweat shorts. And then some like kind of lightweight casual ones. I also have the Lila like Alex has, and that's about it, I think.
What about makeup?
Oh yeah, I've not actually packed it yet, but I've made this makeup bag and this will be all I take. So I don't take much with me. I took too much last year and I think I put it on twice. So minimal makeup.
What are you gonna bring?
What am I gonna bring? So far we have face powder, bronzer, highlighter, then a waterproof mascara, maybe a bit of eyeshadow. Waterproof mascara because it'll be hot, I'll be sweaty, or I'll be in the water. And that's probably it.
Okay, so we have got a massive pack of toiletries. Now, depending on where in the world you end up traveling to, like I say, we're going to Asia. A lot of the products that you might be able to buy in your local supermarket can be quite expensive. I found this out last year when trying to buy sun cream. It did become quite costly. So we've tried to come together and get all of the things that we might possibly, I say we, Daisy's come together and it's got all the things that we might need and has put them in this bag. These are similar pods to the ones that I mentioned earlier. So we're gonna talk through them now. Good start, toothbrushes. We're just bringing some of the manual ones with some toothpaste, just so we don't have to worry about charging electric toothbrushes.
Manual. I purchased online these little refillable pouches, put certain things in it and then labelled them. So we've got body lotion,
shower gel,
makeup remover,
more shower gel,
and a calamine lotion, which is really, really good if you get like a heat rash or sunburn or anything like that. I only found that out a couple of years ago, so now I always travel with some. And then these are good, I don't know if you're meant to do this, but if you stay in hostels, they always have like shampoo and conditioner and stuff there. So if we're running low on any of this, we can top it up.
Obviously, based on where we're going, we're probably going to be outside a lot, at the beach, like I say, walking around town in shorts and t-shirts and dresses and various other things. So we've packed plenty of sun cream. We found that these ones are really good. They're just like spray-on ones, but it means that you can hit every area. It's really quick and easy. It saves you having lots of cream. So we've got these ones.
As well as, I think they're all the same. We've got two smaller ones, so if we're going out for the day, we can throw them in a bag. These were both just off Amazon, and all of it's factor 50. There's no point using anything less.
We've also got like aloe vera gel, just in case the worst happens and we do get a bit sunburnt.
This, I recently dyed my hair, so I've got a leave-in conditioner spray, just so it doesn't all fall out.
Slightly irrelevant to all of what we've just spoken about, Daisy has recently, as of last weekend, become a qualified diver. I've been a qualified diver for a number of years now, but we've got some mask defogger, which is child shampoo, baby shampoo.
Yeah.
You spray a little bit of this in your face mask and it just stops it from steaming up. So we've got that. We've got bug bite protection, and we've also got after bite somewhere. Is it in there?
Yeah.
We've got some bug bite. Again, Asia is infested with mosquitoes and things like that. So having some bug bite stuff is really useful.
Deodorant.
Yeah, I've got deodorant on the bed with some smelly stuff. Already mentioned about the vitamins and things.
Bio oil, I always have some, and it's got a really cute little bottle, so I thought we'd take it.
And then Daisy's bought these. She's used them quite a few times. Rather than taking big bottles of shampoos and conditioners and stuff, you can buy shampoo bars. So it comes in a neat little tin. You lather it up like a normal bar of soap, and then you can use it. And obviously we can throw these in a tin.
As well.
Really useful. So that's that. We've obviously got razors. You've got Q-tips here as well. So that's it from that. And we've also got I don't know what you'd call this, a medical kit.
First aid.
So in the first aid kit, again, we've got all the generic stuff, pain meds, things like Panadol, ibuprofen, stuff like that. We've also got more multivitamins, plasters, band-aids, cold and flu tablets. We've got some tablets for your belly. Now, I know that I'm going to be eating as much street food as possible. It's cheap, it's delicious, but naturally, going from sort of more of a Western culture to then going to Asia and eating loads of street food, it can play havoc with your digestion. So having some tablets that will maintain that is really important. I used those quite a few times last year when I went around Thailand, so we've packed all that up. So there you go, that is all of our stuff. I think these are going to be really useful, these bags. They'll squeeze down to nothing, and then we can always top them up at some of the hostels and things like that too. So yeah, there you go, that's what we've packed. So that is kind of a bit of a rundown of what we've packed. The trick now is to condense all of this stuff into that bag. I believe that we're capable of doing it, but that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, we're gonna use these little pods. Now, one thing that I do wanna show you, this was very much a Daisy idea, as all the good ideas are. We have decorated our bags. Now, I've only got a few of these on my bag. Daisy's got many, many more on her bag. But we have badged up our bags. So all the countries that we have visited, and I do need to get some more, but I need to find a badge shop first. We have sewn on the flags of each country. Daisy's is looking quite impressive, mine less so, but this is a bag that we can then build up, and yeah, it's a bit of a memory of all of our travels. So these are the bags. Now, last year I went to Thailand, Cambodia and Vietnam, so those are those badges. If you followed the channel for a little while, you'll know that Daisy and I went to Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is Daisy's bag. Daisy has been traveling all over the place throughout her life, so she has got many, many, many badges on there. So yeah. Now, I have traveled quite a lot too. The majority of places I've been to, I don't have badges for, but my intention will be to collect them. So if we find any badge shops or any like little market stalls whilst we're traveling, I will try my best to pick up some new badges. But yeah, those are our bags. Now, there are different types of rucksacks when you're going for the sort of backpacking style of travel. Daisy and I have kind of gone for opposite ends of the spectrum. Daisy's bag is an Osprey bag. It opens from the front, it all wraps up nicely, and by all accounts, when it comes time for her to check her luggage on a plane, everything folds into a neat bag, all the handles and straps get tucked away. It is a little bit more pricey than the one I've got, but it is a really good quality bag and it's really easily accessible. I have gone for this, believe it or not, came off Amazon. I used it all last summer and it was fantastic, but this is a bit more of a traditional hiking rucksack, I guess you could say. So this one, we have the clips on the side that ping off and the top opens, and then you have to fill it from the center point. I've got lots of additional bits. I've got a bit at the front. I've obviously got a shoe compartment at the back, but because it is only accessible from the top, if I want something in the middle of the bag, I have to pull everything out of it. This is where organizational wise, Daisy is a little bit better because you can just unzip it and pull out what you need. So they're two different style bags. Like I say, Daisy has gone for a better quality, but more expensive rucksack. Mine is not necessarily as good, but it is a more budget friendly option. Both are very good bags. So it depends on what you would prefer. So yeah, there you go. Two different types of bags. So there's always something that you forget. We have got a couple of these sort of travel microfiber towels. Now, let's be honest, they're not as good as a standard towel, but when you're traveling, they can be really useful to take down to the beach. If you're on a long bus and you need to go and quickly wipe your face or something. Yeah. Now, a lot of the hostels will have things like towels, but having something like this with you that can fold up really small just saves you in case you go somewhere that doesn't have anything like that. Like I say, you can take them to the beach and so on.
And quite often hostels will make you pay a deposit for the towels or something like that, or if you used a towel and it got dirty, then you'd end up having to pay to keep the towel, so bring your own.
And the final thing, which probably won't be the final thing, so I remember something else, is Daisy and I have got a sort of travel pack of snorkel gear. We have a mask, we have a snorkel in here. We do also have fins, but just based on the sheer quantity of stuff on the bed right now, I can't imagine we're going to fit those in. If we do have space, fantastic. We know that wherever we go scuba diving whilst we're away, they will definitely have equipment to hire. We obviously aren't going to be taking any of the scuba stuff with us. So if we go snorkeling, it might just be that we wear our beach shoes rather than wearing like fins. And when we go to a dive center, like I said, they'll provide everything for us. So there we go. That is all of the stuff that we're going to be packing. We both are going to take a little hold all luggage as well, and we'll take like books and headphones and generic things like that in there. But in terms of traveling around Asia, this is what we've got. Next job, try and squeeze it all in the bags. Bit of an update. I have now completely filled my bag. It's a lot lighter than I was expecting it to be, and all of my clothes and extra gadgets and bits and bobs are now packed. It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Daisy is still in the process of packing hers, and I thought I would show you what the cubes look like when they're filled with clothes. So here are 3 of the cubes. Daisy's gone for the roll-up method. I went for the sort of fold it flat method. And they're really useful. You can slide them in different ways. And then you've just got to be good at Tetris to make sure that they fit in properly. So Daisy's job will be to do that in her bag next. And yeah, like I say, they go in really nicely. They're all zipped up and everything looks good. The other really good thing about doing this is you then know that this is like the dress bag, this is the trouser bag, and this is the t-shirt bag, for instance. So you can find your things much more easily when you're digging through your rucksack. And we are packed. We are ready to go. It is currently 5:45 in the evening. Our flight is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. I've managed to get a driver to take me and the guys down to the airport, which is in Abu Dhabi. So we're going to be leaving here at 9:30 in the morning, and that will be the first day, the kickstart of our summer. Really excited, can't wait. It's been a long year and we're both really excited to get away and go and explore. It's going to be good. So there you go. This video, like I said, was all about packing and the things that Daisy and I are going to be bringing with us on our Asia travels. Future videos coming very, very shortly, updating everyone about what we're doing, things that we're going to get up to and so on, some sort of like travel vlogs. So yeah, but today's video was all about the packing stuff. So if you found it useful, don't forget to hit the like button. Comment down below if you want to know anything specific about processes, things we've got to do, insurance, flights, etc. And don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow.